Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you what's in my camera bag. So what I take on my shoots, my fashion shoots, family shoots, in wedding shoots. And I'm also going to show you some ways to stay organised and how to keep yourself busy during isolation, because it's a bit, everyone's just kind of sitting at home. Well, that's what I feel like. I'm just sitting at home, so I'm trying to keep myself as busy as I can. So I'm just going to show you what I'm doing and see if it might help you. So the first thing in my camera bag and what I take on my shoots obviously is the camera body. So I'm using the Canon 5D Mark III. I really do love this camera. It is a bit heavy considering I also do have the battery grip on it as well. So I have two batteries. It's got nothing in it at the moment, but it's got the two batteries in the bottom, so it does last me longer, so I don't have to worry about changing them through a shoot. So I also do shoot on manual. I've never actually used auto, so when I did learn, I learned from, I studied at TAFE, so when I did learn all the camera stuff and everything about cameras and photography, I just started on manual, so I hadn't actually done any photography before my course. I'd done maybe about just a few photos on my mum's old camera, which was a Canon 60D, but yeah, I never really learned how to use a camera properly, so I just thought I'd start on manual, never use auto, and then I'd pick it up quicker, I guess. Well, I did. I find it really easy to use manual. I find it really easy to use Canon. I really like the colors of Canon. I've never used a Nikon, but I have used a Sony, and I'm not really fond. Well, I'm not fond. It's just the colors are a bit different on all the cameras, so I do prefer the colors in a Canon. So one of my first lenses that I ever got was just a kit lens. It was this little one here. It's the Canon 50mm, so it's an EF lens. So the Canon 5D Mark III only takes EF lenses, not EF-S lenses. So all the lenses I had for this Canon 60D were all EF-S lenses. So I did have to buy all new lenses when I got the new camera as well. This lens obviously isn't as good as the newer versions of the 50mm, but it does the job. It just doesn't focus as good. It's a bit dodgy sometimes, but I do like to use this occasionally. I don't use it very often, but it is a good lens. It's 1.8, which I really like about it. So if I did want to get that really low f-stop, then I can use that lens. The next lens I have in my kit is the Canon 24-205. This lens is a wide angle lens. I do really like this lens. I use it more for real estate photography and videography if I'm doing it, and some of the occasional advertising jobs that I do get. I don't really use it for my fashion shoots or any family shoots or anything like that, anything with people in it, just because it doesn't have the low f-stop. The f-stop is only 3.5, and then when you do zoom, the f-stop goes up to about 5.6. So I do like to stay around 2.8 f-stops. That's why I have my baby lens. So not a baby, it's a big baby. It is, I'm sure everyone's seen this one. This one is the Canon 70-200 2.8. It is the Mark III, so the newest version of the 70-200. It is a 2.8 f-stop, which is why I use this the most. It is extremely heavy, but it is my favorite lens. Before I got it, I used to call it the white lens. Like, I want the white lens. I've always wanted the white lens. This one does have the stabilizer on it, so image stabilization. But I know that the oldest version of this lens does not have image stabilization, but then all the newer ones do. I use this lens for pretty much everything that I do. So I do use this lens for my family photos, weddings, all my swimwear shoots that I do, and anything else that involves people in it, I guess. It is a very, very good lens, but I do really want to get the Canon. I want to either get the Canon 24-70 or the Canon 35mm. I haven't decided which one to get yet, so if you do think you know which one would be better or which one I like better, please comment below and let me know which one you would prefer to get or what I should look into more. So what have we got? Oh, we've also got this. So it's a 2x extender. So I do put this on the 70-200. I haven't used it with any of my other lenses yet. So the reason I got this lens was so that me and my dad could take photos of the moon. So I have got some moon photos. I'll insert them here if you would like to see them. I have never posted them actually, I don't think, but we've got one hanging in the lounge as well, which we took, which is pretty cool. So we have a telescope, and we hook the camera body up to the telescope to take photos, but sometimes it doesn't get close enough as we'd like. So I did get the, so when I got the 70-200, we decided to get the 2x extender, which makes it 140 to 400 mils, which then makes it so you can actually see the moon in the viewfinder pretty clearly and pretty close. So the next thing in my kit is the flash. So I've got the Canon 320EX speed light. Funnily enough, it does not work. So I've still got it in my kit. Don't know why, but yeah, it doesn't turn on, and I've changed the batteries many times, but that's what I was using. I haven't yet got a new one, but I will be getting one day. I don't use flash enough for me to want to invest in one just yet, but when I do need it, this was really good to use. So I also want to talk about staying organized and productive within your business or within yourself during isolation. So for me, I have a little pencil case and this has my hard drive in it. So I keep all my stuff in my hard drive. I like to keep everything organized. So I have folders within folders on my hard drive. That just helps me stay a bit more productive and make sure I know where everything is and I don't lose anything. I've also got a little drawer here. I don't know if you can actually, you probably can't see it. I will show you, I'll do a pan. But in my drawer, I've got my camera. So this is a film camera. So this is also one of my essentials in my kit, but I don't use it on shoots. I only take it on holiday trips with me. So it is the, what is it? It's a new one actually. Haven't used it very often. Pentax A3 Date. So the film roll on it at the moment is actually full, so I need to get that printed. But yeah, so I've got this lens on it, which is a 35 to 70 mil. I think it's a 1.4. 1.4 seems very low. So I have that lens on it, and then I've got another one in this little bag. So I've got this lens in my kit as well. 28 mil 2.8. I have never used this one, that's why it's still in a special bag. So yeah, so that's my film camera, which is also used but not in my camera bag, so that's why I didn't put it in the little camera bag haul. But that's also in my kit. Put it away. And then for my YouTube videos and any other videography that I'm doing not professionally is the GoPro. So I've got my GoPro bag here. Don't know if you'll be able to see what's in it. So inside we have the tripod. So it's a, what is it called? It's a hand stick thing, I don't know. And it's a tripod, so if you twist in the bottom here, it's a tripod as well, which is pretty cool. So I use that on all my holidays. So that's how and it just stands up like that. That's how I get all my YouTube video content done. So inside I have my GoPro. So this is the Hero 5, I want to say. I think it's the 5. Yeah. And then I have this case as well, which also hooks up to the hand grip. And then for my SD cards, I've got this little case. I thought getting purple would be good because that means I won't lose it. And if I got black, I'd probably lose it straight away. And then I've only got one here at the moment. I've got my SD cards in here. So it's got all the little pockets. I think it has, how many does it have? It has like 10 SD card holders, and then it has micro SD card holders, and then it also has USB holders in there as well. So that's really good for organizing with my business or my photography work, if you want to say. And then I use my Sony HX90, I want to call it. I think it's the HX90. So that's the Sony HX90, which I'm filming on right now. So I use that camera for filming my sit down videos, but every other video is the GoPro. It's a bit confusing. And then my camera bag, and then I've got my film camera. And I thought I'd also tell you which film I use. So I use the Kodak Ultramax film, 35mm ISO 400. I think there's still 3 in there. Yeah, there is. So I just got the little film rolls. I haven't used any of these ones yet, which is exciting. Maybe I'll take them on my next shoot with me. So I have a diary. I'm going to show you. This is my diary. on the front I have a workout plan that I'm doing. It's Sarah's day one, so that's my timetable. I like to tick it off when I've done it. It makes me feel more productive. One of my points is ticking off things that you have done. So in my diary I have, I'm going to show you, very personal, along the bottom I have to-do lists on every single day, and throughout those days, at the beginning of the day, I'll sit down at my desk, write down what I need to do, and I will tick it off. Yes, I'm one of those people that likes to write down, do the dishwasher or do the washing, just so I have more things to tick off, or do the vacuuming. It makes me feel more productive in my day. So I've written the to-do list pretty much every single day during isolation. On my computer I also have everything open, which is probably not good for everyone. Some people are a bit OCD and they like to keep like one thing at a time, but I like to keep everything open so I know what I need to get done, and then I can close it when it is done. For my business, I also have a plan. So I did write up a AJ photography business plan, and I have been ticking things off. So I've got my, what does it start with? So I've got my 1 month goals, I've got 6 month goals, 12 month goals, 18 month goals, and my long-term goals, so 2 years plus. And then I've written out things that I wanted to complete within these time limits and tick them off. So I have finished the 1 month one, and I'm halfway through the 6 month goal. So the 6 month goal ends in June. So that is in 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. So it's April at the moment. So I will get through that. And then I've got 12 month goals, 18 month goals, and the long term 2 year goals, 2 years plus. But because of the whole world crisis situation at the moment, my plan is a bit on hold. So I'm going to be revamping the plan, changing the time limits on them, because some of them are not achievable with the whole isolation and no contact with people rules guidelines at the moment. So yeah, I will be updating that. So to stay productive during the day, I have been waking up and doing a workout and then getting dressed for the day. I'm making sure that I'm getting dressed every single day and not staying out in pajamas, because it just makes me feel a lot better and makes me feel like I'm actually doing something for the day. And I hope that you're all staying safe and doing okay in isolation. I'm thinking that in Australia it's nearly over. I'm not too sure, but I know that schools are going back in a few weeks, so that maybe means that I can go back to work in a few weeks, which is great. And if you wanted to let me know which lens I should get next, if I should get the 24-70 or the 35mm, let me know in the comments, because I'd love to know what your ideas are. Also, exciting news, I forgot to tell everyone, I have come out with presets. So over on AJ Photography, which is my website, so www.ajphotography.com, if you just open the landing page, then you will get a pop-up screen and you can enter your email and you'll get a preset from me. It's free, so I hope you will go and do that, but you're the first to know over on YouTube. And yeah, so soon I will be revealing a whole pack, a preset pack, which I'll be doing for, so all the presets that I'm doing are mobile presets, not for Lightroom Classic on the desktop, so everyone can use them. They're pretty easy to install. I will be doing an IGTV over on my Instagram on how to install them if you're unsure, and watch the IGTV for that. So yeah, I hope you all had a great day, have a good week wherever you are in the world, and yeah, see you next time.